So this is the beginner's guide to make your first $10,000 a month online. And I want to guide you towards certain steps that you can take right now from my own experiences to get to your first $10,000 a month. So I want to be speaking from my own experiences. This is actually going to be a very valuable video. So stay with me here right now. And this is literally some of the main steps that I want to walk you through right now that's going to allow you to working towards your first $10,000 a month and knowing what you need to do step by step. And that way, this will help you get there a lot more quicker than trying to like figure this out by yourself, trying to do guesswork and just trying to, search for everything online and look at what everyone else is doing. But really, it comes down to just stepping aside a little bit and knowing like what you need to be doing, and more importantly, thinking long term, which is actually going to help you get there. So the first thing I want to talk about is we need to focus on becoming that version of us that's already making $10,000 a month. That's the first thing that I want to talk about is who you need to become. This is the part where a lot of people just skip it because they want to make the money quickly. They just want to get out the 9 to 5. They just want to just make money quickly. And unfortunately, that's the last thing that you want to think about is just trying to make money, because that's the last thing hanging on the apple tree is actually the apple. So you have to focus on who do I need to be? Because look, chances are if you're working for someone else right now, you're not working for yourself full time, then you have a different identity. You have a 9 to 5 employee identity mindset, and there's a entrepreneur mindset, the growth mindset that you have to be on, you have to focus on, and it's just two completely different worlds. So how do we start to actually rewire our mind towards getting towards that $10,000 per month income? So we have to first focus on who do I need to be instead of what can I get the 10K. That's the most important thing. So we have to talk about your identity, your self-image, and your mindset. So the identity is the most important part, meaning we have to start listing out the identity of that $10,000 per month version of you. What would that version of you be doing? How would that version of you be thinking, operating? What do you believe about, right? What's your beliefs like? What's your habits like? These things are the most important things first, right? Is actually growing into that six-figure version of you, that 10K per month version of you, that version of you that's going to actually enable you to start embodying that version of you that you have to become. So this is all about embodiment. Who do I need to be, and what can I practice every single day? So think about that $10,000 version of you. What time would you wake up? What would you do in the morning? What's the first thing that you do in the morning? All right. What kind of action steps would you be taking? How would you be taking care of yourself? What would it look like for you, your perfect day? So these things have to come into place first. Is your thinking. Your thinking is what's going to create the reality that you want. The mindset part is very important. The mindset is your life set. So you have to decide, I'm now no longer going to be in a fixed mindset, meaning that how everybody have conditioned me over the last decade, 2 decades, whatever it is. And now you have to focus on toward the growth mindset, meaning that you're now abundant. You're now taking those risks. You're facing your fears. You're stepping outside of comfort zone. You believe that, you know what, you're worthy and deserving of the success. And this is the most important part, is the way you think. Because look, it's your thinking that's going to actually influence how you take the actions, and the type of actions is going to determine what kind of results you get. And that's going to be either believing higher or believing lower, whether if you're going to keep carrying on. So it's like a cycle. The more action you take, the better you become, then the more results you're going to get. And that's the key thing here. So who do I need to be is the question that you have to answer. Who do I need to be? I will list out maybe 5 things. Like, who do I need to be? What habits do you have to let go of? What way of being you need to let go of? Think about these things. What are certain things that's been holding you back that just particular things, people, situations, environment? What can you start letting go of and having more boundaries? Because you have to start raising your frequency and energy vibration in towards matching that 10K per month, and then you start to attract opportunities, people, mentors, ideas to actually manifest in that $10,000 a month. I remember with me when I was working my 9 to 5, I had no idea how I was gonna get there, but I focused too much on the how. But I had to focus on who do I need to be, and why do I want this. So why do you want this is the most important thing. So for me, I just kept growing myself internally. I kept working myself. I kept believing that I can do this. I kept seeing myself as that 10K per month version of me. I cleared out my thoughts, emotions, feelings that were negative, and I started to actually bring in positive emotions, thoughts, and feelings that allow me to take fearless action, uncomfortable action, learn the skills, invest in myself to then having that 10K per month. That's how you do it. This is the key part, is you have to get rid of all of the comfort zone and become, be happy with the uncomfortable and get used to that, and make the unfamiliar familiar. So you're going to go towards a path of taking certain different actions that you've never taken before. You're going to meet certain people that you've never met before. You're going to be speaking different kind of words. You're going to be acting and behaving differently that like you never done before. This is the identity, right? So therefore you have to start getting familiar with the unfamiliar. And the more you become familiar with the unfamiliar and loving the uncomfortable, your life's going to change. Your life's going to change. You're going to start getting towards a 10K month and even more. People are going to see you differently. You're going to have new people around you. Your environment's going to change because you're changing. And that's the most important part for you to get to your first 10K month as a beginner, is you have to work on yourself, your self-image. And it's very important that you start to visualize that higher version of you. You've seen you as that 10K per month version of you, and moving in towards that and showing up as that version every single day and reading it out to yourself and being it and embodying it. And what's going to happen is over time, everything around you is going to start changing. All right. So you speak your reality into existence and you do it into existence, into the now. And then things will start to change for you. So that was number one. Number two is, now that you've identified who you need to be, which is the most important thing, is now you need to now have something to actually market and sell and put out there. So this is what we call having your own offer, or having an industry that you believe in, that you're going to go towards, so that you can start attracting this 10K per month. Right now, I can speak hours about this topic. I've done a lot of things to get to my first 10K months in different niches. But for example, I made my first $10,000 a month in affiliate marketing. This was many years ago now. And that allowed me to make multiple six figures, helping a lot of people out. And that allowed me to quit my 9 to 5. And I really loved my affiliate marketing days. But then I transitioned towards something that I recommend highly now, which is the most important thing and most powerful thing, because you have more control. And that's actually having your own brand, your own offer, your own business, right? In this day and age, having your own brand around what you're good at, what you love to do, it's going to be way more powerful than trying to like join opportunities, like trying to like promote and get commission cut from other people's products, which still works, right? But the most powerful thing now is having your own offer. And this is what I want to talk about right now from my experiences and transitioning towards, doing different things, to now doing something that's completely in 100% alignment with me. And I've seen that a lot of people, they are doing this now than ever before. So how do you identify your offer, your offer that's going to allow you to get towards 10K per month? Because you need something to sell, you need something to market, you need people to see what you have to offer. How do you even begin? All right. So first question I'll ask you is, what is it that you love to do? What do you love to do? You have to identify, what do you love to do? You have certain areas. Maybe you love to cook. Maybe you love to coach others. Maybe you like mindset, personal development, spirituality, crystals. Maybe you like personal development. Maybe you like animals, right? Maybe you like to help others with their beliefs. You like to help them with helping them connect to the higher self. It could be anything that you love to do. It could be Reiki, it could be healing, it could be NLP. It could be certain areas of spirituality, personal development, health, right? Do you love certain things in health in terms of like bodybuilding, nutrition, foods, relationship, dating, love, attracting that partner? There's so many things you can do these days. It is unbelievable. Honestly, the times we're living right now are the best of times. So what do you love to do? Identify that. Number two is, this is a link to the first one, is, what are you good at? So now list the things that you are good at now. Are you good at helping others shift beliefs? Are you good at helping others in certain areas of health, nutrition, food, bodybuilding? Are you good at helping others with, this top of my head right now, healing, advice in certain area? So that's what we have to discover first, right? So now I'm sure you're getting some ideas now, but this is the most important thing. What niche are you deciding to move towards? Is it health? Is it wealth? Is it love? Is it relationships? Right? Spirituality. You have to now choose. You have to identify from what you're good at, what you love to do, and now what's the niche. We're now narrowing it down in terms of like being specific. Another question that I want to ask you is this will help you so much, is what have you overcome in your life? Have you overcome a divorce? Have you overcome a certain health issue? Have you overcome something in a particular area of business? Have you overcome some sort of beliefs that's been holding you back for many years? Have you overcome losing a lot of money? Have you overcome heartbreak? Have you overcome something? Because if you've overcome something, that's an offer, that's a business ready for you to actually go out there and help a lot of people that need your help because you are one or two steps ahead of them. And this is very powerful. Don't underestimate this. People out there, they need help because a lot of people, they need the guidance and you have to be the light for people. You have to be the light for them. You have to help them out. All right. So that's you getting more clear now and what you've got, what you love to do, what you want to do, what you're good at, your niche, and now more importantly, what have you overcome? So there's no excuses, right? Because a lot of people they have excuses like I need some more time, I need more experience, I need a certificate. No, you don't. If you've overcome something in your life, if you're good at something, if you love something, that is ready for you to start putting it out there imperfectly and taking messy action that's going to help you other than waiting for perfection in the right moment, which will cost you a lot more, than actually not, doing this. You have to be doing this now. So if you don't do this, then you're going to keep wasting more time overthinking it. So we now want to turn this into your own coaching offer. This is your own business, your own offer that's going to start changing your life. So this is now going to be your own offer. So now you have something to sell. This is where we have to start charging premium for this because if you're someone who's overcome divorce, now you can help somebody else overcome divorce, right? Or help them get their marriage back or get their marriage back on track. So therefore, if I'm getting divorced, I've got $1 million assets, lots of homes and businesses, and I'm about to lose $1 million in assets. Therefore, I'm happy to pay a divorce coach or someone who's overcome their divorce or marriage or now can help heal others in this area. I'm happy to pay you 5-figure sum because you're going to help me with my pain, get my marriage back, and you're going to save me from losing a lot more than the 5 figures, right? So that is the most important thing. So if you go $10,000 a month, you're charging $1,000 to begin with. You need 10 clients a month. That's $10,000. If it's $2,000, then it's 5 clients a month. That's your numbers now. Now you know that I need this many people every single month to hit my goal of 10K because you're impacting lives. You have a coaching offer that's valuable to the world out there. That's very impactful. And these days, the beauty about the times we live right now is that you actually get to build a brand that attracts people to you because of your story, your energy, your vibe, and who you are. And people, will start with you and will want your help because they resonate and relate, with you. And that's the most important thing here. So that's number 2. Number 3 is share it in one social media platform. Get it out there now. Get it out there. We live in best of times right now where you can get your services out there, yourself out there, get your brand out there so people can see who you are, what you do, and how you can help them. And this is where things start to take off towards getting towards that $10,000 a month. So share it one platform. You want to build your brand daily, every single day. So how do we do this? We post content in one social media platform. We post content, certain types of content. I'm not going to go into this right now, but certain types of content that will start to attract clients in this particular area, this particular niche that they need help in because of what you do. And what's going to start happening is you start to attract clients and you start to set appointments where people can book and come towards you to actually get their help because they're setting appointments because they've seen your content, they've seen what you do, and that's what makes you visible. And that's what makes you visible, and that's the most powerful thing is now that you're working your mind, your identity, you now have an offer. You're now getting it out there on the one social media platform. You're sticking to it, and that's gonna get you closer to the 10K months. The last step, it almost guarantees you towards getting towards this goal and getting this business out there is actually hiring a coach one-on-one that's going to actually help you get there. So you save yourself from time, energy, money, costly mistakes, years of costly mistakes, years of time that you're never going to get back. And, thousands, a lot more dollars that you could be wasting in the wrong areas. So it's very important that, you have a coach that's actually done this, that's established, that's helped others. So that way, you get the shortcut. So that way you can start building your brand, you can start building your audience, build the content that attracts the clients, help you put together that program, right? Helping you, get the clarity that you need and having a plan step by step that you can focus on for a couple of hours a day that's going to actually build you towards that 10K per month, get that business out there and start attracting clients. And more importantly, changing your identity, self-image, your mindset and who you need to be, which is going to allow you to get towards this 10K per month goal because that's the last thing is the 10K. The first thing is who you need to become, and in the middle is just getting clear on what you're good at, what you love to do, and your offer out there, and that will get you towards that 10K per month. So if you like this video, I want to ask you this question. If you want my personal help and guidance and experience of doing this for many years now, helping so many clients get to 10K months, put together their dream offer, allow them to attract the dream clients, then below, only apply if you are serious, committed, you're willing to invest, you really want to start your own business around your passion, knowledge, or expertise, you have a goal of at least 10K per month, you're ready to invest, you understand the importance of, time over money, and skills that's actually gonna get you a 100x ROI, then below there's a link to my application. Go through that page, only apply and book a clarity session with me if you're looking to actually make this happen, and we can speak towards where you are right now, where we're going to be, and then how with what I have can actually help you when my one-on-one coaching to actually put in these 4 steps together, so that way you save yourself time, energy, money, you actually get there literally in the next 90 days. So the link's below, go and apply, and I'll see you in my next video. Make it happen, and please like and subscribe if you like this, because there's a lot more coming your way.